Nigerian as a whole and the stakeholders?
First advice to the youth. My advice to the youth is that we should reduce the craze for financial wealth and think about making a contribution to the society. I'll give an instance. Like I said, when I decided to be a teacher, my mates were making jest of me, especially when I said I want to be a successful one. And the reason why they are doing that is the assumption that if you become a teacher, you are going to be poor. And not only that, even some of my friends too that are more privileged than myself in terms of academics then, that some of them are reading medicine. When I was in college of education, they are reading medicine, university. Some of them are in law, engineering, and things like that. Even when we meet ourselves, they will make a jest of me that is good. One of us is going to become a teacher. In future, any of our children that did not listen to what we are saying, we will know somebody that will be using to threaten him that, you see that light on my friend, if I report you, so that they will wake up. And that is just the basic assumption. Like there's craze for monetary wealth in our youths today. We don't think of service to humanity. People are not thinking of how can I serve my society. And my advice to them is that why don't you do the right thing and let money come? Today now, those my friends that used to make jest of me, that I will be the one that they will be using to scare their children. When we meet today, of course they call me chairman. I did not struggle to be rich. I want to serve the society through teaching profession. But naturally, I believe wealth is not even a function of the work you do. You can work a bank and don't become rich. And you can be a pepper seller and become rich. So instead of the craze for financial wealth, why don't we think of service? What can I do to improve the society? What do I have to give the society? And if God says yes, by doing that you are going to be rich, then you are going to be rich. And come to look at it. Look at those people that have really made it rich in the world. Look at the Bill Gates of the world. They are rich today because they have something to give to the society. People can't be rich if you don't give something to the society. So instead of thinking of wealth, the youth today should be thinking about what they can give to the society. Everybody has an inbuilt talent in them that they can explore and deliver to the society. And naturally, if you have something you can give to the society and you nurture it, you enhance it, you deliver it, naturally wealth will come. So that is to the youth. Then on the government should prioritize activities. It's unfortunate that the government is not giving education its right of place. And there's no society that can develop without giving proper attention to education. What is the United Nations standard for budget for education? What is Nigeria giving our education sector? It's far, far, far below. And if we continue like this, don't give priority to where priority should be put on, then we cannot make progress. So the government should prioritize its activities and give education its right of place. And part of those things I advise the government to do is that giving free meal to students is not just it. The school should be equipped, the teachers should be well remunerated, the supervision of the teachers should also be enhanced. And of course the private sector too should not be left behind. Because what we find out that when government want to enhance or give anything to education and things like that, they think of public school. And I ask the questions, those children in private school, are they not Nigerian children? And the unfortunate thing is that even their children too, most of them are in private schools. Now we have some people in government functioning today too, that they attend private schools themselves. So I advise that they should not leave private school behind. Whatever goodies they want for the children should also go to private schools. And I have instances. For some European countries, they give subvention to private schools. I will make particular reference to Canada because I've been there. And I saw that all children in private school, government pay half of their school fees. And that is why all those countries, the citizens are 100% loyal to their country. Because if the parents felt that, okay, I don't want to take my child to public school, for instance, I want to take them to private school, the government will still say that even if you take them to private school, we will still pay. Because we are responsible to those children. How will those children grow up and will not be loyal to their country? And that is why we are telling Nigerian government too, that even these children in private school too, they should pay some responsibility on them. If they cannot pay half of their school fees, let them pay 1/4. And if they cannot pay 1/4, even if it is books, even if it is uniform, like they do to the public, even if it is sandal, let those children to feel the government, and let government enhance quality education. And that is how the country can improve and progress. Now to stakeholders, specifically to members of Association of Proprietors of Private Schools or to private school practitioners, I want us to know that we have a calling. Ours is not a business like the conventional business, and we should not treat it as such. The reason why we are establishing school today is not because we want to make money. Because if you want to make money, I will advise you to go to some other areas where there are more money, because there's no money here. We are here today because we have a service we want to render. We are here today because we have a calling. We are here today because we feel that we have something in us that we want to give to the society through those children. And that should be the priority in our mind. And that is why some of us, we charge nothing to something like nothing for those children to come in. For WASLAT, for instance, about 1/4 of the students are on scholarship here. So money is not the basis, it's not a yardstick for you to be able to attend a school like this. And that is why it's a contribution to the society. Everybody has their own ways of contributing to the society. Our own ways is like giving quality education to these children. And let's remain focused by delivering the goods, and God will make it easy for us.